Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you two figures from Xmen 97.
Yes.
So on the left we have
Jean Grey.
And on the right,
Magneto.
So these are from like the retro packaging?
Yes. So this is part of they're part of the Marvel Legends line, but this is the retro packaging because all these figures are based on the Xmen 97 animated series, which is actually new, but it's based on the X-Men animated series that was out in 1997.
Oh, well there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Well, they each have an extra head sculpt and an extra set of hands.
Yes.
Oh, and there's Jean Grey, and then there's some of the other ones you can get from this same set.
Yeah, so I think just from what's pictured, I think the only other one that we've been able to do is Nightcrawler.
Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the back of Magneto's. Very cool. So there he is, and the same figures on there as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get these two out of these packages and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Alright, so there's
Magneto and Jean Grey.
Mr. M.
Yes.
Alright, so let's go with ladies first in this instance. I usually do villains before heroes, but let's go ahead and start over here and see what she comes with extra. So here's her extra set of hands, and they're like splayed out, all the fingers, like she got jazz hands. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Her other hands, one is a solid fist and the other is,
it's probably more of a relaxed. I probably should have swapped out. If she's using her powers, she probably would be using one of the other hands.
One of the other
splayed
hands.
fingers, but.
And then here's the other head sculpt, which is essentially her hair is not pulled back in the ponytail like the other one.
Yeah.
You can't see the sides of her mask as well. But there you go. She's got relaxed fit hair.
Yeah.
And that's her. You can see her face inside of there. So it's cool that they include that. Yeah, so teeny tiny eyes. They did a great job on the eyes. Okay, let's take a look at Jean Grey. So here's the other hand I was talking about. It's kind of like, hey, whoa, don't get that close. So let's take a look at, there it is. I was going to say, it looks like you can see an emblem on that part of the, I didn't see it on the other, oh yeah, I see it now. It's very faint, but there is a little emblem. You can see. You got this one. Oh, it's actually the ponytail's coming through the mask in the back. So you can kind of see that. Her ears are showing. And I think I was trying to see facial expressions. Pretty much the same. I think it's just the hair that's different. She got the, it's almost like an orangish yellow. I don't know how it's like a light tangerine color.
Yeah.
And then the blue, the red X as her belt. And then she's got a little pocket right there. Put her Tic Tacs.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the way down, she's got she's orange all the way down. So, of course, like you said, these are based off the 1997 ones. So they're nice, simple costume designs, but it's really cool and it works. And her face looks great. They did a great job on all the tiny details and painting and shading of her face.
Yeah, I do really feel like they did a great job on the sculpts on these to be able to make them look like the characters from the animated show.
All right. So, do you want to show off her articulation in case it's slightly different, or do you know?
I think the only thing, we can take a look, but I think the only thing's going to be, I think the only thing's going to be in the torso where she has like a single point at the waist, but it will still allow her like to rear backwards, crunch forward, and twist. So it still will give her good range of motion where it looks like he has 2 points that we'll see. I think everything else will probably be the same, except she doesn't appear to have the top of the boot. So it's just going to be the knees and the ankles. But I think everything else is going to be identical with what Magneto has.
Alright, now let's take a look at what Magneto comes with. So he comes with, oh, I knocked him down. He comes with one open hand as well. Not fingers splayed as much. This definitely looks like he's up to no good with this hand.
Yeah.
And then this is a solid fist, closed fist. Here's the facial sculpt. This one is with the teeth showing. So, let's see. And really cool hair sculpt. Looking good. I'm going to show you the difference in the two. So his mouth is closed in this one and open in this one. So it definitely gives, in his eyebrows, definitely gives him a meaner look with his mouth open in that one. All right, let's take a look. Here's the figure. Here's the other head sculpt. The hair seems to be the same.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then he's got the cape. Looks like if you would remove the head, you could take off the cape if for some reason you wanted it off.
Attach if you wanted to.
There's the giant M for Magneto. And then he's got the... this makes me think of... is it the female Daredevil or the other one that has like the gloves all the way up high and the shorter?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do believe. Yeah, Elektra has...
Yes, that's what it is, Elektra.
Like
she's got her shoulders exposed like that. And then gloves that go all the way up. So he's got gloves that go all the way up to his biceps. And then he's got purple all the way down. And his are more like no laces type shoes. More like, I don't know, fighting shoes or dancing shoes. Very cool. And let's see. Yeah, he's basically one solid color costume other than the different color M. And then, of course, the cape is a different color purple. It's kind of rubbery, but it kind of holds its shape as well. So there you have it. And he's got a closed fist on this one. All right. So now it's time to check out his articulation.
I was going to show you real quick. This is the more standard version of Magneto from this same line where he has the helmet, and obviously it still has kind of sort of the purple color scheme. It has the red mixed in.
This is more how we're used to seeing him nowadays. Yeah.
But I do like, this is kind of his look from this show. Specifically, this would be more from the older show, and then this would be from the new Xmen 97. All right, so let's take a look at his articulation. So he will have articulation at in the head. So you can see he can turn the head from side to side. The hair sculpt will pretty much keep him from looking up, but he can look down, even though he's kind of like looking into the cape. But it does have the range of motion for it. He has articulation of his shoulders, and it will rotate 360 and extend up, really slightly past, well, probably full T. And they are the butterfly shoulders, so he will have forward and backwards motion in the shoulders as well. That I do believe, yeah, that is another difference in the articulation with Jean Grey. She does not have the butterfly shoulders. He has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists, so they will rotate and bend. So you can get those cool, like using his powers poses. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist that'll allow him to pivot from side to side, and then the ab crunch, which will allow him to crunch forward or rear back. He has articulation in the hips, so they will go side to side as well as front to back. The thigh swivel, the double knees, the mid calf or top of the boot that we were talking about before. That will be one of the differences between him and Jean Grey. And then the ankles, and the ankles will pivot and roll, so you can keep him keep both of them flat-footed when they're posing. So very cool. Love this show, love this figure line, and glad that we were able to add Magneto and Jean Grey to our Xmen 97 collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
Magneto and Jean Grey.
So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.